Okay, so I'm picking this tape up again. What I've been doing is getting the saddle on and moving the mounting block and so forth. And now I'm ready to get on her. This horse stands very nicely for you to get on. She's really good at that. And so I'm easing myself into the saddle. I'm putting the whip, the crop, on both sides of her neck and moving it around, trying to make sure she's not going to overreact to that. And then I'm just tapping her kind of with it and asking her to go forward, using my legs a little bit. She's not responding at the moment. And so eventually I wound up tapping her behind my leg. And then she walked off. So I'm going to be doing, while I'm riding her, sort of the same things that I was doing on the ground. She's been resisting steering while the rider is up. So, see there she started. She's going to go to the right while I'm asking her to go to the left, and she's moving over, using the stick on her right side, but it's not having much effect. It's really not having much effect because I'm not really using it with too much force. So I'm using my inside hand, my left hand, to pull her neck around, her head around. See, she's trying it again. Using the reins again, along with the crop. The crop is being tapped on her outside. Mostly she's responding to the hand, where I'm just blocking her from sliding over there. Each time we go by, she does it a little less. I will say that one thing that's a problem is that mounting block being right where it is. It means that we have to turn a little more sharply, coming off that corner right there. And the sharper the turn, the more she wants to stick her neck out and go to the left. But you'll see that she's settling down and listening a little better now. And I'll just try it again. She's blocked again. Notice that each time she does her, this is a vice of hers, that she's learned a trick that she can get away with this. So what I'm doing is I'm just preventing her from getting away with it. Now I'm able to do this on this particular horse in this manner because I know that she will give in. I know where her limits are. And that's something you want to learn before you start trying to really, say, get into a horse's mouth the way I'm doing. Only when she resists me. Now, when she's behaving herself, and I see we just made a turn, made a little walk straight down the middle of the ring and then turn to the right. She actually doesn't have as many vices to the right because she hasn't actually been ridden to the right as much. But as you'll see later in this video, she will learn and try to do some things to get away with not having to listen to the request to turn to the right, to yield to the right. So all of her yielding is something that she tries not to have to do. So, and we made a nice sharp turn to the right. Now eventually I'll do some spiraling with her where we go right, then left, then right, then left. But at the moment I'm just teaching her to yield when the rider is on her. This is when she doesn't want to do it. Okay, and since she was actually going well enough that I could ask her to trot. And if you notice, she did it. This was something that she was absolutely refused to do this morning. Okay, now there, when she came out of the trot, she said, "Oh, this is an absolutely great moment for me to try my trick." And so she tried it again right at that point. And so we're going to walk around some more and get her listening to what I'm asking her to do. And sorry for these extraneous noises. And so we're just walking around, and I'm going to keep making sure that she will steer, that she is willing to go forward for me before I ask her to trot again. I'm going to ask her again in just a minute. Right now we're just working on, don't pull that little stunt that you like to pull. And you see, once you block a horse from getting right there, she goes. Good girl. And you can't see it off the camera, but we're trotting all the way around there. I'm using my legs a little bit to keep her going. It's uneven in its pace, but she is doing it. She is trotting, and we're trotting off camera there, downward back. You know, you can see us again, but she's trotting the whole time. And she's continuing to go. So really proud of her. This is a successful moment. And then off camera, I asked her to come back to the walk, which she did. You see, she's thinking about doing her trick, and she did it. And again, she's blocked. You just remain calm, and you stay patient, and you be consistent. And you just keep asking the horse to do what you need him to do. Now, here, there's a man walking down toward the ring, and that's distracting her. See, that makes her want to stop listening to what I'm telling her to do. And every distraction is a training opportunity. So this portion of the tape is about to end, and I'm going to go on to the next in just a moment. We're just still working on walking past the man. He's raising his arms and waving them, and she still has to do what? Pay attention to the rider. Now we're ready for the next section of the tape.